Bring it straight out. Look, right there, you gotta get that part off. I'm gonna cut that off. Now look, if I bring this down, it's gonna have a nice angle to it. Hey guys, Coach Kimmy here. So I wanna teach you how to do a stacked back. This is just a one length bob, but I wanna teach you how do you stack it? Like how do we get some weight out of there to make it really come up better, right? I really love doing the posh haircut too, so I'm gonna teach you a little bit of a stack and then the posh haircut. And listen, I want you guys to know something really important. If you ever need one-on-one training, I love doing one-on-one training. I have a woman right now in Cincinnati that I train and teach color because she really needs to learn color and highlight patterns and all that. So it's really neat how you could do one-on-one on Zoom calls as well, because I have all my stuff that I need to train and teach you. So if you ever want one-on-one, you could email me at success@coachkimmy.com. So it's success at, and then coach-kimmy, Kimmy, just so you know. Yeah, so I know people are really wanting one-on-one training because you learn the most. You're not divided with what you need, and you give the person what they need instead of a million different things. So just wanted to put it out there and let you guys know I'm so available for you. And yep, so first you are gonna section, get the front parts out of there. I like to think of the back as its own thing. Like instead of like connecting the front right away, like let's just think of the back only. How do we want it to fall? Because it's a different part of the head. And get it right behind that ear. Okay, now here we go, we got this. How are we gonna do that? I love to take this up, and I wanna just show you different little techniques so you could use your imagination and really have fun learning to do hair, different ways. So here we go. See how that starts to go under a little bit? Usually you pull it out and you can cut that little point off. And look at the hair, how it's gonna buckle under even more. Then you take the next section, pull it straight out. Just a little tiny, tiny piece. It's gonna push it under. See, it's gonna push that under, and then take that last piece, just straight out, 90-degree angle, guys. And I am going around the head too. Like, so this stacked it just that little bit more. This is more one length right there. So you really see that difference of just pulling that one little tiny piece straight off. Think of a wall right here, and you're pulling it right to that wall. Make sure you comb it out nice and smooth, and see if there's anything more. And that's it. And then you go to the next section. We're gonna stack this a little bit more. See how sometimes when it's so rigidly cut straight, it just like flips because it's not softened? But I'm gonna soften it. Now I'm gonna take this straight out too. The wall is here. The wall right there, get that little part off. It's gonna go under so nice. So and you just take section by section, pull it straight out, or you could go around the head too. I like to go around the head if she's a round bob, which she is. So you're pulling that straight out. Now listen, if you wanted to over direct it because you were gonna leave this part longer, you could. That means you pull it back a little. I'd pull this piece back and then cut that end off, right? But I'm kind of going around the head, like each section I'm pulling out to where it lives. Okay, see how nicely it's really going under? Now look at this section, just effortlessly it's going under. But see how this is thicker and almost a little rigid? That's what you're looking at. I'm gonna pull this straight out. Just remember, a wall is here. You're pulling it right to that wall. Okay, next section. But I'm bringing this to the wall over here because you're going around the head. And you can see it. You can see as soon as you take that little edge off, how it instantly softens that and stacks it. It's definitely stacking so nice. And there's different ways to do things, guys. This is the way that I've been taught and I have learned. So I'm just teaching you the things that I've learned or the things that I've developed by doing things. Listen, you can't, a good hair cutter practices and learns different things. You know, you want to cut it, see what it's going to look like. Right now, look at how it's like heavy. See, the stack is underneath that. You want this little piece to kind of buckle under nicer. So I really want you to see this piece that I'm doing right here. Bring it straight out. Look right there. You got to get that part off. Okay, look how nice that is. That really will lift it up. Now look at the difference. See, the weight is off of there. You're gonna be able to see this go right under. This is heavier. But if you want this and heavier, you could do it like that. But if you want it to have a little bit more of a thicker bottom, you're gonna do it like this. You're looking, what kind of hair? Do you wanna make the hair look thicker? Do you wanna make it look thinner? Because that's gonna determine which way you're gonna do that stacked haircut. Straight out. Here we go. That looks so nice, and it's gonna blow dry ever so full. Okay, now look at, see how heavy this is? Pick the next section up, bring it out. You're bringing it to where it lives, so you're going around the head. Shoulders up, I'm sitting down, so this way I could really be, you know, be at the level of the haircut. Bringing this straight out, cutting that. Now listen, if you needed to soften this, let's just say you got lines somewhere. You get your thinning scissors, and you can grab this. Actually, maybe I'll grab it this way. Yeah, and you could just get in there and soften those ends even more if you wanted to. Like anytime you have a line, you have to soften a line. So you just get in there with thinning shears and just make sure you have enough room. Just 1, 2, 3. You're just gonna see how it looks. It just looks even better, and that's gonna stack up so pretty and soft. I love to teach you techniques and tricks that you could do in tons of different haircuts. Like, you know, it's not that you just learn one pattern and that's it. Now look at, let's just say that you want to put all that stack underneath, but you wanted this. If they had a calic or something, then you don't have to do this last piece. Or you could take this last piece and you can make it really wispy to lay on top of that. And you could take your thinning shears. See how you see where it is? You're lightening that hair up, but look at, you don't see that piece that we did in there. Do you understand? So that's the best part about thinning shears. You really get to make hair so much more piecier or however you want with thinning shears. Now watch, if I lay this down on top, it's gonna be way lighter because I use those thinning shears. But yet maybe I don't wanna like make it as, you know, short as all the other pieces, or if you want it shorter, you're gonna look and think, what do you want? What looks better on that customer? I could take this piece and just lighten that even more. I could just, you know, kind of have it still in that angle so it buckles under. See, and it lifts up right there. I'm just gonna do this on all of it because I like that. Get those little pieces, but it just softens that whole thing. Yeah, that's even nicer. And there's also something called a traveling guide. There's just so many different things that you could do with hair. You learn one thing at a time. Look at that, so nice and piecey. I don't need to do that again. Next one, right there. And I want it even softer, but I still want kind of like an imaginary line in there. Yeah, that looks great. Or you just cut it and do the thinning shears after, because sometimes the thinning shears could take too long. Just that I have them. It's like I'm being lazy right now. But when you're doing a real head, don't be lazy. We're just having fun here, guys. Fun! Teaching you just tips and tricks of techniques to be able to do in different haircuts. Oh, see, just that little piece left. Good. Now, see the volume? See how we rounded that out? See, if you look at it from the side, it has a little bit of stack in there, which is so pretty. So that's what you want to do if you want more stack. And then you do the same thing to the sides. Pull them straight out like a wall is here, and you're going to do the same thing. So, and then you know we did her bangs, and we also angled her front. So I guess I should show you the sides, right? Okay, now look how this is heavier. See how it's like just all weighted down? Now, a lot of times people just cut the hair and they don't use any creativity. Like this looks better. It's lighter, it makes the hair fuller. But if their hair is super thin, you actually want to do this because it'll make it look thicker, you know? And then if somebody's hair is super thick, you probably maybe want to leave it like this so that it will weigh down all the bulk so it's not out like a bell. And like here too, you just, here, we'll do this way. Pull this out, and you could do it with this. And it's called a traveling guide. You can kind of keep pulling it because it's not going to be exactly the same as the front, okay? I don't like a line, that's why I'm really kind of pulling it out and then pulling it up and out. Look at how softer that made that. And the stack is still there. But I could do a little bit more. And look at it, guys. Like, don't have a pattern that like you can't change it or be artistic to maybe do something a little bit different and not exactly like an imprint, right? You just use your imagination. Look at it. See what it looks like. Is it falling into place nice? I love that. It's softer. Where look at this one. This is going to be heavy. See, it's very thick. See the thickness right here? And then this is nice and like it goes round, it goes in more. Where this just kind of will be, it's kind of like it'll dry like a bell. It'll just be like cut off and you're gonna have this like thickness right here. Where this goes, tapers into the face. So if we want to do this side, we pull it straight out. I'm just gonna pull it up too while I do it. You could always get there if their hair is super thick. You're gonna always think, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What's it gonna look like? Do you need to take bulk out of it? Oh my gosh, so much softer. I love that. It has more movement in it, okay? Look at that nice, beautiful stack. It's almost like a brush bob, you can call it. They have all different kinds of names. I just want to do a little bit more right there. And when you do something, look at, after you're done doing it, what it looks like when you cut it. Yeah, so nice. And what else could I do with that? Let's just say that they wanted more layers here. I could pull this whole thing up and put more layers in there. Let me show you this. Okay, now we're gonna use a different scissor because I'm gonna cut that off. Now look, if I bring this down, it's gonna have a nice angle to it. So I'm gonna pull the next one. This is be like the ladder cut, right? Pull that up. And there's not really much more that will go in there because it's kind of already there, but just so you can look at it, it'll make it even more like a pretty layered brush bob. See, so you'll see this angle going this way. So if they want that lighter, that nice pretty bob, and then you could do it even more if you want to go straight on. Instead of on that angle, you could do it straighter. And listen, you want to see, you need to practice on a wig because you need to be able to do things so you can see what is it going to look like. Now let's look at it. It's going to give her more feather there, okay, if she wants more feathers here, you know, more layers. See how it's going to go back more? And she still has it soft here, but let's just say we wanted to pick it up even more. And let me just do this last one. Okay. Play and have fun. So she could still, you know, have some hair that's going to push back, and then she'll still have this coming forward and stacked. But you see how much that small little things can change that whole haircut and make it even softer around her face, depending on what her face looks like. You're always looking, what would look nicer? Does it look better where it's just really blunt and this has just a little bit on the bottom, or is it going to look better with a little bit of layers? Depends on who it is. You're always looking at the customer, finding out what do they love, what looks best on them. So that's what you're going to do, honey. Practice, practice, practice. Different ways and different options. Give people options. Don't learn just one way. Do many different ways and find out what someone likes and what's going to look good on them. All right, guys, it's Coach Kimmy. I hope you like these tips and tricks and techniques. Have a wonderful day.